everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we're making this adorable greeting card. How fabulous is this? It is so simple. We're just making these cute little, crocheting these cute little circles and then adding buttons, some felt, a card, and a nice little message on the inside. So I'll get into the supplies and then we'll get into making this. Big thank you to Red Heart Yarns for providing the yarn today. This is Red Heart with Love, and this yarn is called Holly Berry. I love that name. Holly Berry. And it's super soft with love, and it's super nice to use for this project. You can use any polyester yarn, any size 4 medium worsted weight yarn, just a simple type of basic yarn for this project. I'm using two different colors. Here is the Holly Berry, and then I just used a regular like a green color as well for these circles. And we're just making these circles and then adding buttons and some felt. So those are some of the supplies you're going to need. Some buttons, green and red are preferred, but you can use any colors you want. And a brown piece of felt, just a little square for your stump of your tree. The greeting card itself, craft card, you can get that at any craft store. A nice little message on the inside you can write in the inside. For crocheting these circles, I used a G-sized hook, but you can use any size hook that you want. This fancy hook I got from the Etsy shop would be fancy. It is ergonomic, hand-carved, wooden-handled crochet hook, and it fits in the palm of your hand. Works really nicely when you're crocheting for a long period of time. Find this in the links in the description of this video if you're watching on YouTube. It's also in the materials section of my blog at YARNutopia.com for this greeting card. You're going to need some tacky glue to glue everything down. So those are the supplies, and then obviously some scissors and a yarn needle to cut your ends and sew in your ends and everything when you crochet those circles. So those are all the supplies you're going to need. Big thank you to Red Heart Yarns for providing this yarn. Big thank you to my dad for videotaping and editing this whole tutorial and all the tutorials at YARNutopia.com. And big thank you to you for watching. Big ups to you guys are so awesome. I just wanted to say that. Thank you. Thank you all. Anyways, subscribe to our channel and like this video, and yeah, let's just get started. This is such a simple project, you guys. This tutorial is so short. So let's get started and make this cute little greeting card. Alright, to begin, we're just going to make a bunch of little circles, so this is going to be super easy. I'm just going to show you one, and then you can make the rest. So let's start off with a slip knot. Put your short end over your long end, then fold this down, and then pull your long end through and pull tight, and there's your slip knot. Insert your hook, and we can start. So we're going to make mini circles, super simple. We're just going to chain 2. So yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and we're going to put 6 single crochets in the second chain from the hook. So right in here, go in to this chain, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, again, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and just keep doing that until you have 6. So there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, then what we're going to do, instead of slip stitching to the first stitch here, I kind of want to make it more of a seamless closure. So what I'm actually going to do right here is cut my yarn. Cut it a little bit longer, it'll be easier to use. And we're going to pull it through that last stitch there. Then what we're going to do is grab our yarn needle and yarn our needle with that strand. Then we're going to go into the next stitch right here, this first stitch. We're going to go into it from the front, just like this, and pull that to the back. Then we're going to go where this yarn is leading to, right into the center of this stitch. We're going to go down into the back of it. Okay, so down into the center of that stitch, to the back, and that looks like an extra stitch right there that we just created. So now I'm going to pull it a little tighter, okay, and then what we're going to do is through these strands back here, we're just going to weave in this end, just like that. And then you can cut that one short, like that. Now we have this long strand here. We're just going to yarn our needle with that one. And we're going to sew it in the base of the stitches on this round. So just sew that in and pull tight so that circle closes in the center. So just pull tight. Just like that. And once you're comfortable with that being sewed in, you can trim that one as well. Just cut it up. And there is your cute little circle. Awesome. So I need you to make 9 of these. You can make, I made 3 in red and 5 in green, but you can make 9 in any colors that you want, really. So once you have a bunch of those, here's my collection here. Okay. So, and I have buttons also. So what you need to do, you have, let's see, here's 5 green circles that I made, 3 red circles that I made, and then 6 buttons. Okay, so we are going to grab our card and some tacky glue, and we are going to attach these to our piece like a tree. So what we're going to do, you can see I have my card right here. Okay, we are going to make a tree shape. Okay, so we're going to alternate these pieces here. So I'll show you, I'll set mine up on how it should look, and then you can make yours accordingly. So I'm just going to make a tree shape. Let's see here. Just like this. Then we're going to go with buttons. Actually, I took a picture of it earlier. Let me grab it real quick so I can show you my photo. Okay. So we have buttons next, and we want them to go in the corner, or in the middles of our piece here. I'm going to make a triangular shape. Okay. And this little one right here. Oops. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Da da da. And then we have this one next. And this one. And this one. Okay, and then we have these two. And then this one. So obviously it's off the thing, so we want to straighten this out here. Just like this. So kind of line it up where you need it to go on your paper, on your greeting card, so it's not crooked. I kind of put it crooked because I was looking at my picture and not looking at my paper. So that is kind of how it should look. Sort of. A little closer everywhere. Anyways, so you get the idea. So now what I'm going to do is take some tacky glue, and we are going to glue these down. So my glue is already oozing out. So I'm going to grab some scrap paper to use. And if you want to use like a Q-tip or a toothpick or something, you can do that too. So I'm going to glue these in this spot just like this, and then let it dry, and I'll be right back. Alright, there you have it. I just used some tacky glue, and you can see here I added a brown square of felt just for the stump of the tree. You can remove that or add that if you want to. You can even add a star at the top. Totally creator's choice. And if you see there's white in these holes of the button, don't worry, that's just wet glue. It will dry clear. This glue will, it should say somewhere on here that it dries clear. There it is. Dries clear. So obviously if it's still white on your paper, it's wet. So don't mess around with it. It will dry clear and you won't even notice it. So there it is, and you can just have a nice little message on the inside. If you see this paper kind of billowing from the glue, you can put another craft piece of paper over the top of this and glue that down so that nobody will see the inside of this as well. So there's so many creative things you can do with this greeting card and make somebody's day so much more bright. So thank you so much for watching and learning how to make this super simple project. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Check out YARNutopia.com for more fun craft projects like this one. Until next time, happy hooking!